Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is March 10th, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, so futures are flying high today. They're up about 15 points at the moment. They're up on the back of news that the European Central Bank, Mario Draghi is the leader there, has increased their quantitative easing program. He's also added more to the negative interest rates that are already in the banking system. So, again, market liking it initially. I don't know how the markets could like this at all. It just goes to show you how weak Europe is, and now you have negative interest rates, which eventually will spill over to the United States. I don't think people that have money in the bank are going to be happy about negative interest rates. So, either way, I guess it's being embraced and rejoiced about right now. But overall, I don't see this be a positive whatsoever. Either way, it just goes to show you how weak Europe is. But the markets are rejoicing. If you take a look at a stock like Deutsche Bank, see that is trading decently higher. And again, bank stocks across the board in Europe are doing well. So I guess the market likes it right now. But overall, I don't know if the market's going to like that going forward. So you can see Credit Suisse, Deutsche Bank, Banco Santander, they're all trading higher on the back of this news. So we'll see how this market plays out. Futures were up a little bit more. Now they're pulling back just a touch. If you take a look at the U.S. dollar today, you're going to see that the U.S. dollar really screamed higher. Now it's pulling back in a little bit. But again, a higher dollar is not a positive for the exporting businesses in the United States, like companies in the S&P 500, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and pretty much most of the NASDAQ companies. So, again, stronger dollar will hurt exports, but the market likes it right now. It's a crazy market, I guess, and that's what we're looking at. So, again, futures are flying high. Let's take a look at some stocks in the news today. We're going to start off the day with Dollar General. Ticker symbol is DG. Stock is trading nicely higher, closed at $75.21. Again, this is a real good move. It's an overbought condition. Stock has a big double top coming up around 80, 81. So again, do not look for more upside in this equity. In fact, if you own it, I would trail the stop loss immediately. It could be a fade candidate very soon. But I really think this is way overbought at the moment, and I would not be looking for any more upside at this point in time. If you do own Dollar General, trail the stop loss tightly at this point in time. And again, this is a potential fade candidate after the opening bell rings. With that being said, guys, if you want to try it and trade with us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You can see everything that we are doing there, and it's been a sensational, and I do mean a sensational, 2016 so far. Let's take a look at MTN, which is Vail Resorts. Looks like they reported earnings or something. I'm not sure exactly of the news, but either way, the stock is trading right now at $132.91. We're not seeing a whole lot of movement, but I will say this. When you look at the daily chart, this is another equity into a ton of resistance here, so be a little bit careful. This probably won't move once the opening bell rings, but again, it is up quite a bit. If it moves up, start to trail the stop loss if you own it. If you don't, I would start looking for potential topping signals here. Next up, we're going to take a look at BOX. BOX is the ticker symbol here. Stock is catching a great bid today. Closed at $12.52 yesterday, now trading at $14.55. A resistance level for me is going to be around $15.60. I don't know if it gets up there, but if this can get up to $15.60, that's where I do think this thing really stalls out and starts to pull back. So again, all the way up here, $15.60. That is my upside projection. I'm not sure we're going to see it, but either way, if we do, that would be a level where I would be interested in potentially fading this equity. But again, please understand, it is definitely a light volume stock. Rarely does it trade 1 million shares a day, so these things can overshoot and get to this level. But again, be a little bit careful there. Take a look at Canadian Solar. Ticker symbol there is CSIQ. And what you're going to notice here is that the stock closed yesterday at $21.76. It's now trading at $20.46. It did briefly trade below 20 this morning. There is nothing to do here. You'll have a little bit of minor support around $18.50 if it gets down there. After that, there's really not a lot I would do one way or the other. But this is a pretty good sell-off this morning on CSIQ. Next one on my radar is Party City. PRTY. Probably went there for some balloons one time or another. And the stock right now is trading at $11.50. Closed at $10.95. So this is a good little pop. Again, I don't see a lot of upside from here. So if you own it, just trail the stop loss. That's the best that you can do with this name at this point in time. Just out of curiosity, I like to take a look at JP Morgan. You're going to see that is trading up a little bit. Stock closed at $59.12. It's now trading at $59.61. So it looks like the U.S. bank stocks are trading up on the news as well. Again, as we've been speaking here, futures are starting to fade a bit. I honestly don't see any real reason for strength in this market after that European news. It just reconfirms how weak Europe really is and how big the problems are out there. But we'll see how the market reacts. The market ultimately is always right. So again, we'll see where it goes. We'll see how this market plays out. Again, futures up 10 points at the moment before the opening bell. With that being said, everyone, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day. If you want to come over and trade alongside of us, come take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and we will see you all on the charts.